here today. A big wave to all those people watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm Susie Mufareh from the USA, and I have the honor and privilege of us all together. You know, throughout this, he has remained steadfast in mission, and it's been under unfathomable external, and he's remained consistent, loyal, and committed to our big, bold, beautiful shared dream. How great is that? Character and integrity has remained unwavered, even in the most difficult times. He's taught us and reminded us about pruning, adjusting the sail, being fueled for purpose, and rising from the shadows to the sunrise. But you know what? Today is about moving forward. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce this man that I know, love, and trust, our founder, Mr. Mufareh. Welcome. So good to see you.
Very good to see you all. Thank you so much, Susie. And I am really, really excited to deliver this message to you today. It is delightful to see all of you here. What a moment in life. I'm your friend, Mufareh, speaking to you today directly, personally, from the heart. Whether you're a longtime supporter or stood in the sideway or been distracted by other things, or someone who's been quietly just watching, unsure what's next, I want to take the opportunity to speak to you today with perfect clarity, humility, and renewed purpose. Obviously, we're at a turning point, and I believe that with all my heart, actually, that what lies ahead is worth everything it took to get here. I know it's taken a while, but it's worthwhile. And I wasn't sure, honestly, I'm happy to say this, but I promise to talk to you with clarity and transparency all the time. As I was preparing for these remarks and having some bullet points and highlights, I wasn't planning to talk about this topic on this global update. I actually made a deliberate not to mention anything about our situation with the SEC. I thought I'm leaving that out for now. It is no secret that this litigation has been challenging, painful, however, and lengthy. But we have been presented by some of the best, most experienced, and skilled in the country, period. But you could look up who's representing us. Couldn't get any better team. And under my instruction, they've defended the vigorously. But that has taken attention and resources from our core mission. However, I tell you, I'm encouraged by the recent developments. In fact, I'm actually pretty excited, and I look forward to being able to give you much more complete update on this topic. Very, very, very. So stay tuned. I can tell you it's a very bad day and not so exciting for the haters. They're not having a good day. And this is not what they're for. This is probably a nightmare for them. But God is good. I have to say that up front, loud and clear. And what a victorious day. I will be addressing this on a strict day, separate update, live update again, possibly number 2, because it's a big topic and I know you want to know more. I'll break it down to you with allowed. Okay, what's productive or meaningful to you? But I'd rather to go back on track and continue by being completely transparent. This journey has not been easy for any of us. Yes, probably long or longer than we hoped for. We've experienced delays, and yes, we've made mistakes. Some of our efforts actually fell short, not as we hoped for. Some plans and some of our production had to be scrapped and rebuilt the ground up, totally from the scratch. And the truth is, some people we trusted were not what we thought who they are. And who I take a full responsibility, obviously, for everything that has happened, and not in shame. Humility, someone who has learned, adapted, and committed to do it better. We built something bold, and when we build something bold, the risk is bigger. But is the potential for some confused, and you've been waiting for a moment of clarity. This is that moment. Crystal clear. The road ahead is very clear. So let's talk about the recent survey and some of the revelation and results about that. Recently, we've invited you to respond and participate in a private survey. 3 simple questions, no pressure. And we needed to know, are you still with us, actually? We want to know. We want to feel, where do you know where we stand? How long do you want to wait? Do you believe it's time for now? Let me tell you what we found. And what was going in my head, I'm gonna share that personal with you. Addictions. I told the team and those who spoke with me on the side, behind the scenes, I told them I had 3 addictions. Okay. Of how many on the road? And what I thought was probably overly optimistic. Okay. Big, medium, small, or small, medium, big. Happen next, absolutely floored. And I'll explain that to you. You may realize you didn't just addiction. That's okay. But you exceeded it by near times. So small, medium, big. I was